Hi, welcome to the QuickIT.net. Today we will going to learn how do I read my data from my properties file. Okay, so we will going to see how to read the data from properties file. So guys, what is a properties file exactly? Okay, so we will come to learn what is the property file over here. Okay, so properties file is a file with .properties extension. Okay, example, while storing your file, you can name the file name with .extension properties. So properties are used to externalize the data which is configurable, and if you put that data into your code, you have to build that code each and every time if you want to change the value of the property. So the main advantage of property file is that they are outside your source code and you can easily change them anytime, anywhere. Property file is a class exists in your java.util package. Parameters are stored in the property file as a key pair value. So let's learn how to create a property file. Okay, so inside my Eclipse I will going to create a new project, and inside the project I will create a new project for the same. So let's open the Eclipse, and over here I will going to create a new Java project. Let's rename this as read property. Okay, click on finish. You need to import the Selenium jar, updated jar inside my project. So I will going to include a Selenium jar file. Okay, click on add external jar, and 3.12.0 is my latest version. Okay, so you can notice my Selenium server standalone jar file is imported over here. Let's create a new package. Okay, I will create a new package. Let's com.read property. Okay, and inside this read property I will going to create a new file. Okay, new file which is having extension .properties. See over here I am going to create a config.properties file. So click on finish. Right, I will create a new package, okay, in which my property file need to be import. So I will create another package. Let's consider com.browser. Inside this browser I will going to create a new class, and I can say Facebook login. Facebook login. Okay, fine. And inside this, what I will going to do, I will going to create a method over here. Facebook login. I will create a method, login method. Okay, so before login I need to launch a browser. So how do I launch my browser? For that I will going to include my Selenium path. Okay, so I will going to include my Selenium path over here. Okay, so webdriver.geekodriver path, and here I can give the path geekodriver.exe. Okay, This is a simple stage in which I am able to launch my browser successfully. Okay, so I am calling this Firefox browser. Okay, Firefox browser. Fine, and then driver.get, I can give the link as facebook.com. Fine, this is my facebook.com. okay, let's consider I have created one config.property file. Okay, instead of giving hardcode link, I can read this link from my property file. So let's create some data over here. Okay, object repository data. So URL, username, and my password goes over here. Okay, Control S. Okay, here Control S. So very first step, in order to read the data from property file, I can able to create a new file with .property extension that I have already been created. So how do I retrieve the data from the property file? For that I need to create an object of class properties. Okay, so let's create the object of class property. For that I do require the properties class from java.util package, and I can simply create an object of properties. Okay, properties. Fine, and then I can use the file input stream. With the help of file input stream, I can able to read the data from my file. So where my file has been kept, I have created the config.property file, and from where I can able to read my data. So I need to read the data from config.property file. So just right click, go to the properties, go to this location where your properties file has been kept. Okay, and over here you can define your path. Okay, put a double slash, okay. Here the system will shows you the unhandled exception type. That means if suppose your file has been accidentally deleted or corrupted, then you need to handle your exception. So how do I handle this exception? By declaring my surround with try catch. Okay, so what happened over here, I can able to create, I first created my object of class property. Okay, then I can create my object of file input stream, and then I need to load my properties file inside my file input stream. So I have created a reference variable for property file prop dot load is my method in which I am passing an object variable of file input stream. Okay, so here as well what he is defining over here, create a local variable fs. Okay, not a problem. So what I will going to do, I will remove this catch. Okay, and I can add the multiple throws declaration. Okay, so this throw exception is the base class in which all the exception has been included. Okay, okay, fine. So then what I will going to do, I will get this URL, okay, with the help from properties file. So I can going to use prop dot get property is my method, and see over here you can see the string key. That key is nothing but the key you have defined under your config.properties file, and this will become your value. Facebook www.facebook.com is your value. So I am putting the key inside get property method, okay. Then I can go for, okay, this is nothing but prop dot get property. Again I am going to use in order to print on your console panel. So here as well URL. Okay, let's run this program for a moment. To run this program I need to call this login method inside my main method. Okay, so I will going to call this, which do require the driver web driver object. Okay, I can define the throws exception over here. Let's run this program. Okay, our Facebook link has been opened, and if you see, observe over here on my console panel, it is showing the URL. Similar way you can find out the element, the web element, by inspecting my web locator. Okay, so I can go over here, my web locator is id equal to email. Okay, so again I will do the same thing, driver dot find element by dot id, and over here I am giving the email. Okay, and then send keys, and over here I can define the username which I have given under my config.property file. Let's consider I am giving over here admin@gmail.com. okay, and here also I will going to define the same key with the help of property file object. Okay, so prop dot get property, over here I can define the username. Same goes for my password, so I will copy the entire link for time consuming, and password I need to check what is my web element. So pass is my web element. Okay, so by dot id pass and get property as my password. The password I will going to put ABC. Okay, let's save this data and let's run one more time. I will close this browser. Okay, let's run one more time. See, admin@gmail.com has been entered under the email session, and password has been entered under your password session. This way you can able to achieve read data from config.properties file. Okay, so what steps I have performed? Create an object of property class first, then create an object of file input stream, and then load that property class with the help of load method. So with the help of get property method we can get values from the property file. Okay, so this is a very simple program to achieve reading capability from my config.properties file. Okay, so if you have any doubt, then please call me on 8652457999 or WhatsApp me on the same number or email me on quickit.net@gmail.com. Okay, I will guide you as soon as possible. Okay, once your query has been arrived. Thank you very much for watching this video. Okay, and if you like this video, please do not forget to click on the like button or the subscribe button for the same. Thank you very much for watching. Have a happy coding.